This is big time!
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura, and
Christina Pashitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Hey, how are ya, folks? Welcome to another episode of Behind the Jeans. Oh my goodness, the Roach here, Josh Potter, getting ready to go to San Diego next week. Oh, I hope you come see me live, March 27th, San Diego, American Comedy Company. You can get tickets up at thejoshpotter.com. I hope to see you there. I'll get to talk to you one more time before I go out there to old San Diego. Boy, oh boy. My allergies, it's a spring. The spring has sprung for many out there in the East Coast and around the United States. Here in Los Angeles, no different. The spring has sprung, and boy, my allergies are going crazy. So I'm going to be sniffling probably and sneezing a little bit during our show today. But, as the great Jim Ross said, we're live, baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's no holding back. Behind the Jeans Show at gmail.com is where you can stay in touch outside of the Stink Portal, of course. You can email us at any point during the day if you're laying awake at night and something comes to your mind. I'd like to see Josh discuss this on Behind the Jeans. Well, do email it to us, behindthejeansshow at gmail.com. And we've got lots. We're going to go around the horn today, baby. Last week we talked with Alexis Fox throughout the entirety of the show, and what a wonderful time we had. Today, actually, she is on The Josh Potter Show, which comes out every Wednesday. You should go check that out. More Alexis Fox, if you want it, up on that. We got a little bit of Your Mom's House Live still to unpack because I didn't get to this last week, and I'm so happy that they talked about it today. It's, Tom mentioned that he enjoys watching people watch the heavy segment. Well, I personally enjoy watching Tom watch people watch the heavy segment. You see, it's like Inception here on Behind the Jeans. So that is where we will most likely begin. Oh boy, but I'm so happy to see everyone inside the Stink Portal today. All the favorites are there. Hopefully we have some new folk as well. If you'd like to join us in the Stink Portal, do become a member for the YMH YouTube channel. Become a member, or just even go to that little membership tab thingy-majiggy and accept gifted memberships, and maybe somebody who's already in the Stink Portal will help you get into it by gifting you a membership. Many kind folk in the Stink Portal out there today. So pleased to be doing that. Or you could just watch, if you don't want to get involved in the chat. You're free to just watch, my friends. And if you're watching this on replay, do remember the email, behindthejeansshow at gmail.com. But like I said, I love watching Tom watch people watch the heavy segment. And I got to be in the conference room during the heavy segment, and it's fun to be there amongst people. And I'm sure you got to watch it with people. Maybe if you watched it alone, maybe you were videoing yourself. But I know many people submitted video of them watching the heavy segment, or their loved ones perhaps watching it. And boy, I say we start the show with that today. I can't find my little mouse. There it is. Ha ha. Ta-da. Ooh. Queers for getting stoned in Gaza. I tapped out shortly before the heavy segment started because I was doing some stuff. Bobby wouldn't tell me what happened. Well, you missed it. We're not able to play the actual heavy segment. Things will be immensely blurred here for YouTube, unfortunately. But I can tell you what people were seeing, and I'm sure Tom and Christina will as well. So let's get into it, shall we?
The favorite thing that I always have said I love about the live show is getting. My favorite thing about the heavy segment is not the heavy segment. It's watching people watch the heavy segment. So whenever we play the heavy segment, we get these videos that get sent in of reactions of people who are doing like watch parties and stuff.
I've never done a YMH live before, and I've only heard the lore of the heavy segment, and I'm excited to finally see it because I don't think it's gonna get me.
Whoa, them's tough words there. I don't think it's going to get me. Even Queers for Getting Stoned in Gaza said it got him. He said after fucking Bobby told him that he puked, he couldn't even bring himself to watch it. Unbelievable. Yeah, see right there. That's exactly the sentiment I was saying. Actually, it was... I don't even know what this... Haman Tanshens, Bobby? Okay. I don't know what that means. No idea what that word is. Thanks for putting it up there, though. Amber is questioning if Bobby puked. He said, oh, yes, I can't do poop. Yes, there was a lot of poop in the heavy segment. I can't do poop either. Poop and pee, I don't know what it is, especially pee. It's like I can smell it through the screen. That seems to be, I don't mind blood. I don't even mind when the people, I remember during one YMH Live, there was factory accidents that people had issue with. Many people were like, oh, that was too much for me. That made me laugh more than ever. In fact, I left this heavy segment. I said to Tom, hey, maybe put a couple factory accidents in for your boy next time. What do you say? But this woman, she's over here talking a big game. I've never seen a heavy segment before. I've heard the lore. I don't think it will get me. Well, let's see what happens.
Oh. No, please. Please, no.
Please No is my favorite.
That was the worst one.
That was bad.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna pass out.
That was gnarly,
That
dude.
was a guy's ankle literally snapping off of his leg.
Like
it just
completely
came
torn.
right off.
Skin and everything. That was insanity.
Little Boner draws the line at boogers. That's crazy. Over poop? I mean, boogers I have a hard time with. I'm trying not to just have to sneeze here on camera for you and doing my own little minor heavy segment with boogers in that case.
Which was actually, it wasn't even in our heavy bank of clips. It was in our other bank.
That was like a sorbet?
Yeah, it was supposed to cleanse the palate
From
as
genital
we moved on.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, makeout.
It's chunky.
It's
I did have a hard time. Now, even just taking a sip of that drink right then, while remembering what they're talking about, the makeout, the chunk, I mean, just the words are bringing me back to the moment. And I remembered what they were talking about, and I almost just threw up just now.
Oh my God. I can't.
That's the best.
This is awful.
I love this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I love people with pillows and blankets over their eyes. I'm this guy.
I wasn't done. You're listening. Why are you fucking done?
I love it, dude. I love it. Look at her face.
Poop. Poop. It's poop. It's poop. She's eating the poop.
You.
Ah!
You.
Ew, dude. Ew, no.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so gnarly.
The impressive thing about this woman is she's not looking away. It's almost like she's in the Clockwork Orange, the way that she is just captured by what's on the screen. She is like, ah, it's like she can't turn her head or close her eyes. It's unbelievable, actually, how the fortitude, she is shocked. She is disgusted, but she is glued to the screen. Unbelievable.
Look at her
The
cat.
cat is like, what? What is it?
Oh, it's so
Fuck,
bad.
dude.
And then even here in the office, the live show was streaming into the conference room, which had like 20 people in it.
This is my favorite. I mean, watching it with such a large group of people was so fun, especially people of the opposite sex. Now, I don't want to gender anybody, but there were what I glean were to be women in the conference room, and seeing what women get fucked up over versus what men get fucked up over in the heavy segment is truly a treat. I don't know if you experienced that where you were in your live show experience. But boy, oh boy, I feel like I had it categorized in the moment. Women, there was the tit mutilation. Women were very upset about the tit mutilation. I didn't seem to care about that. I mean, I was like, this is bad, but I didn't feel it, And then when it comes to the balls and the dick and stuff like that, boy, oh boy, did the women cackle. They were loving that. They enjoyed that quite a bit. Whereas I am like, ooh, and I still to this day get a little shivery. Do employees get punished if they don't watch the heavy segment? I don't know if they get punished necessarily, but they do get razzed. Their balls do get absolutely busted. I mean, at one point, I think they show Chris in this montage, but I really do think at one point Chris Larson was eating during the heavy segment. I feel like he's just that broken after so many, but let's find out. Let's watch the conference room together, shall we?
And Alan was like, I have to watch it. Like he told him he had to watch it.
So upset.
That's Alan in ad sales.
No, don't you?
Ryan's got his hoodie over his eyes.
Diana. Chris Lars.
Chris, everybody was just mortified.
Meanwhile, Cougar's in the background just laughing at the work that he's inflicted upon people. He was more giddy than I've ever seen him before. I mean, it was unbelievable the way he's back there laughing. And you could catch me in the background on the... Ryan had his hood up the whole time. I don't think he saw a single thing. It looked like a child that was being molested, frankly. I mean, it was truly... He was very, very just like in a shell. Despondent is the best word, I think, or dissociating or something.
So,
But that's the fun. I mean, how do you not have fun with that? Aren't you enjoying watching that? That's the best part.
yeah, I mean, look, the reason we do these live shows is because we can't play the good stuff on YouTube. They flag everything.
And it's also to bring people
sucks.
together, bring communities together. How does that not make you want to have a watch party where you set up a camera and record your friends? It's the most fun. So anyway,
Yeah, I mean, do it. If you still have the rental, or if you want, I mean, I would suggest, especially if you got the VIP package and you've got all the heavy segments, I mean, have one big heavy segment party and send in your reactions behind the Gene Show at gmail.com. We could start it here. I mean, I'd love to. I mean, hey, the weekend's coming, a little March Madness going on, perhaps. Maybe you throw on a heavy segment from here or there or whatever. If you've got all of them, then boy, oh boy, truly that would be fun if you guys had parties and you sent in your especially now that you have all of them. But before we leave your mom's house, that came out today with Mark Cuban, I wanted to get to the bad Shark Tank ideas, or the good, or dare I say good Shark Tank ideas. I'm going to suggest. I'm not going to actually put any bias on it either way. But let's get to those before we move along here.
do you have
Go around the horn.
The show, obviously, Shark Tank is a worldwide, global phenomenon. Do you have an immediate bullshit meter thing that goes on when it starts? Like, is there a tell for you?
Yeah.
What's your tell that you're like, this is some bullshit?
The number one tell is when they talk about, well, if we only get 1% of this $1 billion market,
Oh, okay.
because everybody
The
says that.
valuation is just-
Yeah.
Well, no, like well, if I get 1% of a $1 billion market, that's $10 million in sales, and it's only $100,000, but you're not going to get 1%.
Yeah.
So that's the number one thing. But literally, the hardest part of Shark Tank is coming up with something to say to go out. So the minute they come on and they start talking, I'm not looking for reasons to go in. I'm looking for reasons to go out. And because I've done too many deals, but then
Before we continue with Mark Cuban, it is funny how many people in the Stink Portal are commenting on how Tom's face is so much of the heavy segment. It is jarring. I remember when my father shaved his beard for the first time, and it was alarming. I feel like it happens when I do it too. When you see a guy with a beard for so long, yeah, it's gonna be jarring a little bit. But people are so up in arms, they're like, I don't like it. I am physically angered by how Tom looks. It's actually crazy. I think you should shave. I mean, make it so people are used to it at this point. Just keep it off so people get so irate. I would use it as a troll forever. But let's get more into Mark Cuban here.
Sometimes it'll just be like, no, I got to do this deal. So
Really?
yeah,
And it just everything lines up for you.
not everything, but I end up selling myself. It's like, okay, they're not good at A, B, or C, but I'm really good at A, B, and C. So if we combine forces, and I'm wrong probably half the time,
But
it
it
is
has
what
to
it
be,
is. Yeah,
yeah.
I've got,
Well, that's interesting. You're wrong half the time.
Yep.
Do you think that accepting failure is part of why you're so successful too? Like, do you
well,
just
you got
move
to.
on?
Yeah, you got to, right? Because if you're not failing, you're not trying. I mean, it's
You know what I'm interested in is how Mark Cuban is sitting. Notice his posture here. It's like he's half there. It's like you're catching him at a restaurant or something, and he's leaning over and he's giving you some time, but he'll turn at any moment. This is a podcast. I granted he's looking at the screen too, obviously, but the way that he's presenting, he's like, I'm only gonna give you a partial. Like, I don't know. There's something about it, hypnotizing. I don't know if that's deliberate. When it comes to these business folk, I feel like everything they're doing is like, are you trying to work me right now? Are you working my brain right now? What's going on?
cliche-ish, but it's true. You've got to dive in and try things and see what happens, and that's okay if it doesn't work, because especially in investing, you want your wins to cover all your failures.
Sure.
Like down here,
I'm laughing at Stangtron's. His legs are crossed like a pretty woman. That's good. That made me laugh.
in Austin, I'm going to see the guys from Beatbox Beverages. They were a Shark Tank company, and they're just crushing it. They went from struggling initially when they came on the show to through more effort on their own to now being hundreds of millions of dollars in sales.
Jesus.
And being worth hundreds of millions of dollars as a company. So
That's awesome.
And
No,
that's a Shark Tank.
yeah, like Dude Wipes. Bring up Dude Wipes. Same
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, Dude Wipes is a major brand now. Everybody
Right.
knows what Dude Wipes is. Their marketing and
Wait, was
everything.
that
was a Shark Tank deal.
No way.
Yeah, I'm the only investor that they've ever had is Brian and Sean and crew.
Can you flush dude wipes down the toilet? I can't say that I've ever dude wiped. Never had I'm a strict, they haven't sponsored my podcast in particular quite yet. So I haven't received a dude wipe. Do dude wipes go down the toilet? Because I feel like it's big plumbing. It's a real intricate, you flush them. Sure, you can flush them. And then it destroys plumbing. And then plumbing is like, yes. I feel like they're behind the dude wipes. Who knows? Supposedly you can, says Cougar. Yeah, that's what they say, supposedly. And then, before you know it, a pipe bursts, and the plumbers are like, yes, another dude wipe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hold on, I lost my mouse. That's a big problem when my allergies are going. My eyes water up. Lose the mouse.
And I gave him, I forget, maybe $200,000 for 15% or something like that. And they're worth, hundreds, probably $500 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is that your biggest success? Is that the biggest one?
Those two are the biggest. Another one, Mush Oats, is crushing it.
Dude wipes
yeah.
are everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere. These guys are brilliant marketers, both of them. We have Dude Wipes here.
we do.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I knew I liked you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
But now we just got to get you some beatbox. But
Yeah, we'll get some beatbox in here.
But yeah.
Would
so-
you be interested, and then I don't know if you're willing to take risks in funding a porn shoot between a modest Walmart worker and a world famous porn star to make a dream come true?
Have you gotten in that business yet?
No.
Okay, all right.
No.
Fair enough.
He's looking for a way out. He was looking for an out.
What on Shark Tank? What is the dumbest pitch?
Thank you, Christina. Finally, we're going to get there. The dumb pitches. By the way, I did talk to Alexis Fox, had her on my show, the Josh Potter Show, which comes out every Wednesday. Had Alexis Fox on. There are some gears turning. And I even, dare I say, pitched a couple of ideas for the pornographic film. I'm trying to get my name on the credits, the end credits there. So maybe as the weeks progress, I'll have an update for you regarding that from both sides of the fence there. As far as our boy goes, the performer, let's just hope he can hang on until then. But let's get to some dumb Shark Tank ideas. Thank God Christina finally brings up the important questions. I don't care about his successes. He's got many of those. I want to hear about the dumb ones.
You've ever.
His brain right now is
Yeah,
just
it's
shifting.
lit up.
So many, so many. Like there was one that came on years ago called Taillights, and what it was like a circular thing.
Hey, I don't like this from Spacehead here. This Spacehead 74, you can be the camera operator and everything will come up blurry. Come on now. Look at I focus this camera. Sure, it takes a couple of tries and Cougar has to tell me which way to focus, from the other end of the camera there. But listen, I don't know that that's the case. But no, I'm not trying to be involved in the pornography. I'm trying to get my writing credits out there. This is I think this could be my big break as far as getting my writing out there and my production skills. Do you know what I'm saying? I have some ideas.
That had little lights flashing, and it was meant to be attached to the back of someone's jeans.
Ooh, jeans.
For a girl, teenager in particular. Because, shake your tail lights. This guy thought it was a great idea, and it was great TV. And so he had a girl, 16, 17-year-old girl, who turned out to be his niece. And so I said to the girl, I'm like, would you wear this on a date? And she was just so conflicted because her face just dropped.
Yeah.
Because it was a horrible idea.
Sure.
Nobody's going to wear it on a date. They're probably
Yeah.
long gone.
I think that's a great idea. Why don't you shake your taillights out on a walk or a jog? This way cars don't hit you. Come on. See the guys, you doing it all wrong. This is great if you want to go out there for a power walk at night. You want to take the dog for a walk. You got the taillights on your ass. That way a car won't hit you. See, they should have went about it differently. He's asking about a date. Who cares about a date?
But yeah, that was one of the worst. Fart candles.
Fart
Oh,
candles.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking
Whoa.
our language.
There you go, right? Yeah. Those different flavored candles, but
Fart candles.
yeah, Spencer
Fart
Gift
section.
Exactly. And when you shart instead of fart, dude wipes.
Dude wipes. There you go. So you get both covered.
You get 2 for 1.
I can't
right?
believe you didn't do fart candles, bro.
No,
Yeah,
there was like Awaken Bacon. Like in the early days of Shark Tank, they were a lot sillier.
Fart candle. I mean, come on. This is now Tom should have been writing this down. That should be at the Your Mom's House store right now, up online. That should be available for purchase right now. He should have taken that idea and ran with it. I don't understand now. Is it a candle that smells like a fart, or is it a candle that you light when you fart to get rid of the smell? I mean, famous people's fart candles would be amazing. Say we get a line of Bert fart candles. We get a Tom fart candle. We get a King Ass Ripper one. We get all these different. We could have a Christina one. Boy, that one would go off the shelves for different reasons. A Lauren Compton fart candle. I mean, that one, I feel like that would be our best seller at the end of the day. I don't know, something to think about, folks. This is the problem with me. I can repurpose all the dumb Shark Tank ideas and really make them a winner. It's sometimes just the selling point of it. It's just the pitches are poor. And I feel like if I went in there, I could repurpose the pitch and really get this idea bought by maybe not Mark Cuban, but maybe by the lady or by that other bald douche guy. Who knows?
Because people didn't know who we were and what it was. There was another one where there was an alarm clock that made
You
bacon.
thought it was a candle that made a fart noise, little boner? How would that work? You light it and it just like the wick burns and that would be something that would be a technology I wouldn't understand. Erica Badu has a pussy incense. Yeah, I feel like Gwyneth Paltrow, doesn't she have a pussy candle too? Doesn't she have a candle that smells like her pussy? Am I wrong? I could have swore. The Goop. They call it goop, for Christ's sake. I mean, what the hell comes out of your pussy but goop? Anyhow, let's get back to the silly pitches. I want to hear if there's any more great ideas that I could repurpose.
Bacon, so you were waking to bacon.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, it was funny as hell. But what if it caught fire or whatever?
Yeah, sure.
Your hair's on fire.
That's
you keep
hilarious.
the bacon fresh too. Like what? There's so many problems.
The
You know that
logistics.
also
Yeah,
to develop
logistically.
the prototype, that guy ran that thing.
Oh, the guy was great. Wait,
The Waken Bacon.
the
there it
waking
is.
bacon. Is he still in? Oh,
Oh
my God.
He did. He was like, his whole story is like, Mark Cuban told me no.
Awaken, but
given
season
that.
2. Yeah, that's when I was on as a guest.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God. And then there's the ones that should have been good. Like there's one breathometer and it was great. It was a personal alcohol detector
That's
to tell
smart.
your blood level. This guy, right? And made perfect sense. We all got in. You see a picture with me and him. I started looking at his Instagram feed right after we gave him the money. We gave him a lot of money, and he's on this island at this party and this party. And I'm like,
No,
dude,
dude.
right? What
What are you doing?
are you doing? You're supposed to. Oh, I'm marketing. Whole thing crashed and burned. Yeah, and it had other problems, but it was
This guy's just, I mean, what kind of invention is that? It's just a breathalyzer. I feel like my father bought me one of those after I got my first Dewey. I feel like he got me. I always like, this is not accurate. I remember thinking that. I had one of those. I had a person. Am I wrong? Am I like misremembering? They make personal breathalyzers already, right? Maybe they're not as accurate as this breathometer or whatever the hell, but yeah, exactly. The guy's product testing. I'm going out to a party so I could find a bunch of drunk people and test it. I mean, you got to test the accuracy. How do you even really know? You got to test it next to a cop's to really match it. I wouldn't trust that thing as far as I could fucking throw it, I'll tell you.
such a great idea, and it just didn't make it.
Yeah, and also you can also see the ones too where I've seen ones where you guys are super competitive, like you
Yeah.
guys are really wanting it.
Yeah.
And then the person just talks themselves out of any deal,
Yeah.
but also doesn't then take the business into something. Like sometimes people go, I'm just actually not going to do this deal with you guys.
Right.
And they're able to have their business still succeed.
Right.
But the ones who kind of self-implode after it, that's a bummer to watch.
No, I mean, and it happens, right? Because there's people that, and in life too, off the Shark Tank, you oversell, and there's times that we'll say to them, just shut up.
Yeah.
You have our interest, and
Yeah.
the more you talk, the worse it
Worse.
gets.
Yes.
You're talking yourself out of
This is
a
like
deal.
a guy trying to get laid.
Right.
Right?
Say anything,
Man,
right?
it's-
That's how I'm relating to that part of it now. I don't know much about business, but I know about trying to get laid. I'll tell you that. No, I always wondered how many they actually accept and then end up being nonsense. Like you just said with that breathometer or whatever. He's like, yeah, the guy blew it. It tanked. How many of them are not a dude wipes? What percentage? Is anyone out there keeping track of those numbers? I'm sure they won't do it. Corey Sanchez, I got a DUI, baby. Yeah, we got to get Tony Johns one of those breathometers, Although I don't think he's driving very much these days. Why don't we continue going around the horn? And we do have, by the way, we do have some cool guy auditions. Cougar keeps finding new ones. We keep telling you we're trying to, find the next. We're trying to discover the next cool guy here on Behind the Jeans. And this Cougar just keeps finding brand new ones over and over again. Before we move off of Your Mom's House, though, I do want to get to the Hulk Hogan steamer just real quick before we move along. We have things from Not Today, Pal. We have some secrets from the Booth Boys. We have some things from Two Bears, One Cave,
on the
obviously.
show. I saw this a while ago. I had never seen this clip.
Well, they said I
Hulkster.
had to take a steamer.
Hulk
before I get out
Hogan
of here.
is taking a shit.
So I just unleashed a major toxic.
Fuck yeah. Go for it, Hogan.
I think the paint's starting to come off the walls.
I don't know the story behind
I don't
this,
know, but I like
it's
it.
very cool.
I
Yeah.
want to watch him shit.
I like how he's shitting in a public toilet. I mean, that's very clear. Unless that's in his home. It's like it's got the fucking, the metal behind him. It's got the flusher. He's in there. He's like, I'm taking a real steamer, brother. I'm over here. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. This is going to be a real steamer, brother.
You don't need much. I feel like
It's weird that I could smell it through the screen, though. It's crazy. But like I mentioned, we have some of the staff's secrets. Ooh la la. Now, this is something that I wanted to save. I wanted to hold on to until the proper prime part of the show, when most people have joined us, whether it be in the stink portal or just out in the poor section. Let's get to some secrets. What the hell? I am signed in. Why did the other ones work and this one's not? I'm a member, for Christ's sake. What's it doing, Cougar? My membership? What happened? I'm just going to do it right now. Oh, look I bought Roseanne a long time ago. Let's see what happens. There it is. I'm a member. What the hell's going on? I'm a certified fucking mommy here. Why isn't it letting me play it? That's weird. It let me play the other one just 2 moments ago. That other one was ad-free as well. Let's see if I can try it again. No. Strange. Cougar, can you play it for me from your side? What the hell? Roseanne rips. Yeah, no. I guess I gotta save Potter. Yeah, play it for me, Cougar. It's weird because it worked on the other one, and I fucking I'm on the right level. I don't understand why it won't let me play it over here. I'm signed in. I'm played members only clips earlier. That was weird. Oh, thank you. Look, Cougar has it for us. Let's watch, shall we? For a membership, little boner. I showed it to you. I have one. Boy, oh boy, what the fuck? You want me to show it to you? I'll fucking show it to you.
Watch or
Play it
listen
and
to
I'll
the
get it pulled
episode
up.
when we talked about this. Rob and I made a box.
You made a
asking-
box very
Well,
nicely.
you had the idea and I made the box to ask YMH employees to just, share their secrets with us. No judgments. We don't know who wrote it. It's
Oh, I didn't know I was going to delete it. Sorry. There it is right there. You can see. I just wanted to prove it. Put yours back up, Cougar. My bad. Go ahead.
They're willing for us to read them. What are we supposed to do with these secrets once we read them? We'll see.
Who knows? Who knows?
Wow,
what
this is a
they're-
lot of secrets.
Oh, way to go, guys! Thank you,
Wow.
guys. This
You know,
is very
you
kind.
deliver.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to be as happy once I start reading.
What are
them,
you
'cause
two laughing about back
people are
there?
probably going to have fucked around, but you know what? I'm not going to read any that I believe. If I believe people were fucking around, I'm not going to read it.
Oh.
The first one says, "I'm really getting sick of all these white folks."
Pause it.
Who could?
I think it's Cougar. Who do you guys? No, I mean, we obviously know where this one's going. I'm surprised. Unless Any is the reason for this, I'm actually surprised Any has somehow maintained being the only black on-air, other than Danny Brown, of course. But it is funny that we knew right away who that one was going to be. Okay, keep going.
Who wrote that?
Who could that have been? It could have been anybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been anybody.
course.
No, I'm kidding. It doesn't say that.
Samesies.
Like, bro, come on, man. What are we doing?
No. Okay, first one says, "I really love picking my nose all day." If that's a guy, that's kind of weak. If that's a girl, that's good. I fully approve of that one.
Yeah. Good for you. Get that shit out of there.
Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. TV set. What? It says, "I once masturbated to a comedian's TV set." I guess they mean their comedy set.
So I think the only thing that's like scandalous about that is it had to have been like Tom, right?
Or Christina.
Or Christina.
Well, we're getting stoned.
Wait, what did that say? Go back on that
We're
one.
getting no read.
What did that say?
Well, we're getting stone faced TV set. I guess what? It says, "I once masturbated to a comedian's TV set." I guess they mean their comedy set.
So I think the only thing that's like scandalous about that is it had to have been like Tom, right?
Or Christina.
Or Christina.
Well, we're getting
Pause.
stone faces back.
What did they? I mean, Cougar, help me out here. Join in with me. You witnessed this. Why does it have to be Tom or Christina? Because they're comedians? That logic doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I was confused. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You know, you could keep the other thing up there too while you come on. But what is that? That's a terrible logic, don't you think? That's like,
No, I
what
agree. Yeah.
I mean, is this a sign of child actors and their sense of logic? What's happening here? I mean, that was crazy. It's like it has to be Tom or Christina because they're comedians. I don't understand that at all.
Or maybe they just assumed that it was one of them about the other.
Maybe that could be the case, I guess. I'm trying to think of like any comedians I mean, hell, Eliza just put out a special where she is wearing something wild.
Are there no sexy comedy specials out there?
I don't know that you'd call them sexy necessarily, but there's certainly ones that are. The outfits are wild, and they look, So I mean, I could see that happening. But a woman, I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, imagine a woman masturbating to like Kevin James or something like that. That'd be hilarious.
Kevin James, that was a good special.
Have you ever seen Kevin James? All right,
Yeah,
play
that
this
movie,
video.
Bald and Beautiful.
Yes, hold on. I'll be play this video. I have to go blow my nose really bad, so play it. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
We're getting no reads back there. All right.
Well,
people
good
might be
for
going
you,
crazy
you know?
in the other room.
Comedy
Let's
gets
see.
their socks off. Uh-oh.
Again, this is me reading someone else's secret. I am not saying this. I think about the N-word at least 20 times a day.
Nigga, that ain't even a secret. I know who that is. I already know.
Well, that's anyone who listens to Drake, or
Nah,
right?
that's Tanner. That's for sure. Tanner.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That nigga Tanner for sure.
Wow.
I got nothing but love for him, but that shit, all up in his head. Tell me I'm wrong, Tanner. I know you listening.
Okay,
He's gonna come running in
Jamie,
here.
you got to read this one because I could get in trouble.
Whoa. I actually think swastikas look cool.
Never mind, that one's Tanner. I don't know who the other one was anymore.
Does the handwriting match these last
The
two?
N-word
see.
one?
Yeah, right.
Let's
It's the
see. Same guy, James?
Same guy.
Both are Tanner.
I'll make a little Tanner pile over here.
Yeah.
He's just going to slowly offend everyone in here. I'm the Jew.
What happened? Did you stop it?
I did stop it. Did you hear the last two secrets?
No, I did not. Tell me a quick synopsis. Sorry, I was like about to have a heavy segment of boogers out here on the screen because I was okay, go ahead.
Again, this is me reading someone else's secret. I am not saying this. I think about the N-word at least 20 times a day.
Nigga, that ain't even a secret. I know who that is. I already know.
Well, that's anyone who listens to Drake, or
Nah,
right?
that's Tanner. That's for sure Tanner.
Oh my God.
I thought it was going to be a real workaround. I thought it was going to just be any at the end of the
You
day.
got to read this one because I could get in trouble.
Whoa. I actually think swastikas look cool.
Never mind, that one's Tanner. I don't know who the other one was anymore.
Does the handwriting match these last
The
two?
N-word
see.
one?
Yeah, right.
Let's see. Same guy, James?
Same guy.
Both are Tanner.
I'll make a little Tanner pile over here.
Yeah.
He's just going to slowly offend everyone in here. I'm the Jew.
Sometimes I wish someone would just blow dart me and I would wake up not remembering my life.
That was mine.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was you, James, because you wrote it sitting across from me.
Yep.
You just want it all. You want to forget it all.
And if,
Yeah.
Jesus.
And you wake up with
who
no.
am
Can you
I?
pause
What's
it
my
for a
name?
second?
Tell me everything.
Do you want?
Women always have the most gnarly secrets like that kind of thing where they're like, I've been doing this thing on stage where I ask like people how they want to die. And women always have the craziest ones. By the way, I haven't put any secrets in Forrest Nutter. All right. If I did, I would never tell. By the way, I want to prove that was there any other secrets that we should know about, first of all?
Yeah, there's actually one that they couldn't figure out who, and I don't think anybody has claimed it. Just give me a second to find it for you.
Okay. Because I want to prove, by the way, I pulled up our next little video before we get to our cool guy auditions. And for some reason, that one works, even though it's members only. So I don't know. Maybe it was just a glitch with that one video for my account, which makes me mad. I'm going to have to get on the horn with YouTube and make a real big stink about it. Because boy, oh boy, was that embarrassing. But for whatever reason, my next clip comes up over here. Go ahead. Let's see it.
Wow, this is interesting. I see some of these. You go, man, I really want more details. Here's someone else's secret. I have cucked, and I will cuck again.
What's that again?
Whoa.
So cucking, well, I don't know which the cucker or the cucky, but like cucking is when a guy likes to watch his wife get fucked in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
So this means that if you say I have cucked, that means you were fucking somebody's wife, right? Or is it the other way? This is not Tanner. Is that what you were saying, Eddie?
That I know.
I wonder which way they're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. They
like,
watch
would
their...
they watch their partner or that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, if you say that I've cucked, that means I'm the cuck. Yeah.
Really?
Let's ISO that.
Yes. Pause it.
Did they say if they liked it? What did they say?
That is correct, sir. I mean, if you go, because if you were telling that secret from the standpoint of the cucker, if you will, you would say, I fucked a dude's wife in front of him. You would present it that way. You wouldn't use the word cuck in that case. So if you cucked before, that means you were watching. And so now I'm like, well, who's married over there at the old YMH Studios? Do you have to be a married couple to then cuck, or can it just be a significant other? That's another concern, or not a concern, but another thing to think about when trying to figure out who this is. Chad did jump in at an interesting time during the conversation that makes me wonder. If I had to put it on the list, I would say maybe it's Chad. What does this say? No, you don't have to be married, says fucking Bobby. Just a couple, says Corey Sanchez. Interesting. Does it carry the same weight when you're not married, though? That's the thing. Does it really hit the point home when you're not married? Shouldn't it be with the sanction of marriage? I mean, what do they say? They're protecting the sanctity of marriage. Shouldn't the sanctity of marriage, the thing that's getting absolutely torn down through this, shouldn't that be involved? Doesn't that make it the emphasis more on it? Let's remember, when you're a cuck, you have to clean and pat dry the buck. Interesting. Who was that from Burlington Coat Factory? Oh, it's good to know. Is this a sponsor of the show? Burlington Coat Factory? Thank you for that information. You have to clean and pat dry the buck. Interesting. Is that some sort of cum reference? I'm sure. I've cucked means you fucked a dude's wife, says Stangtron. He's going against the grain, Stangtron. He's saying it's the opposite. If you've cucked, you fuck the dude's wife. I don't think that's true. I think if you're cucked, you're watching. You're in the chair. I've cucked and I'll cuck again. I am perplexed. I don't know. And we never got to the bottom of it.
Question.
And you were saying we never got to the bottom of it.
No, nobody's claimed it. And it's one of the few secrets that weren't obviously written by Tanner, I think.
What's the rumblings around the halls? Everyone must be curious. This would be the first thing I'd investigate. Who could it have been?
Nobody's trying to get to the bottom of this mystery. That's why I presented it to you.
That's why you've presented it to me. I'm the only one who's curious. You're
the only man for the job.
If I was walking the halls each and every day of your mom's house studios, once again, I would be right there. I'd be soft investigating, where people, I don't know that they would realize that I was investigating necessarily, but I would have a line of questions. I would be trying to uncover clues each and every day. I would conduct independent investigations and interviews all of the time. See, people in the Stink Portal are back and forth with Stanktron. Oh my goodness. It's truly created one of our most vigorous arguments in the Stink Portal about what the intention of this secret even means. I'd love to get a follow-up secret. Could we get like Josh Potter Cuck Detective? I like it. I'm going to get to the bottom of this situation because there is there are so many other questions that we have. I wonder if anybody out there who works at YMH Studios, now they could remain completely anonymous. We could do a whole thing where they sit, on behind the jeans with the shrouded, shadowy thing. We can change their voice, and they could be like,
I definitely like being cocked. And I will do it again.
We could do the whole thing, to protect their identity. We can make this like a Dateline or something to that effect. But boy, oh boy. If this is Heather, I'm gonna be depressed, says fucking Bobby. Oh, I don't think I don't think it's Heather. That would be a wild third choice though, if it was a woman who's like the spouse in this. You know what I mean? I've cucked and I'll cuck. I've cucked my husband and I will cuck him again. That would be a true twist for all of us. Oh my God. Makes me want to investigate even more. Ask Alexis. She might know the lingo. Well, again, it's up to interpretation of the person as well and what they intended. We don't know if they are even getting the lingo correct, right? Cucks are normally proud of it, says Che McCarthy. Oh, do tell. Where does your vast amount of knowledge come from exactly? Burlington Coat Factory. Damn it, I'm a shitty shit pig again. Wait, what? You just put that one? I thought that was going to say something more profound, but Burlington Coat Factory just... That's fine. I'm a shitty shit pig again. What a sentence. Oh, my goodness. Did Cutter write a secret? I'm not sure. Did he write a secret there, Cougar? You were there?
I didn't see him write anything, but he might have been there that day.
Interesting. Boy, oh boy, I'd love to get to the bottom of it. Perhaps the person who did write the secret will indeed step forward and, again, we can keep your identity a secret. You can come on here. We can shroud your voice. Look at Cougar's not even showing his face on here, We can change your voice, put up a little picture of nothing, and get to the bottom of this. I want to know the truth. Google cuck videos, always a black man in it. Yeah, but again, that would make any a suspect. But again, where is the verbiage coming from? Which point of view? That is the question. Oh boy, it's secret for another day. Something we'll have to get to the bottom of. I know it's something I will be thinking about a lot over the course of the next however many days. It sticks with me. I want to get to the bottom of it, though. I hope someone comes forward. Behind the Gene Show at gmail.com is the place to do it, folks. Right there. Check it out. That's the email for you. I want to share. I want to get to one thing before we get to our cool guy auditions here. We're going to get to the hot ones situation, and I'm going to show you that I can indeed play it. Can I?
Does it work?
Is it not going?
I hear it playing. I think it's playing off your computer.
It goes from a cool gig to life event. When you got the call to shoot with him, what was your immediate reaction?
I thought it was amazing, and then it was even better shooting with him because you see his process, on the sidelines, which I'm like, wow, like the way that he's approaching this Uber Eats commercial, like talking to the director, like in real time. These I can't remember what the original line was, but he was the one that changed down the spot to be like, these wings deserve a team, and then he's talking to the director and he's like Buffalo, Bill, he's like doing that. He's like, you like that? I think the director is just like, yeah, that sounds good to me. He's like, Sean, you like that? I'm like, whatever you want, Matthew. He's like, that's the one. And then even when he was sitting down, he'd like look to the director and he'd go, now are we NFL execs? And then I think the reason that commercial works so well is because that's how he'll attack every scene that he does. And then he
gives a shit
in that commercial.
He really cares.
Really gives a shit.
Yeah.
Like responsibility I'll feel is like I'll be like, okay, just don't fuck this line.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
hit my mark, don't fuck up this line. But then to
Which
see
is like
the way that he approaches it,
95% of us would be like, yeah, just don't fuck this up, or like, and then be like, did I do that?
creative process and enthusiasm in that moment, I thought was just amazing.
He was the best when he came here. Like the fact that he was like, because we asked, these certain questions about what are the lines that mean for day.
Hey, hey, we got the technical difficulty in for the month. First one we've had in a minute. So I apologize for all that. Thanks for sticking it out there while I had to reset my computer there, restart it up. We're back. We're better than ever. Thank you. This is what happens when a Texan tries to look at porn. Thank you for your patience, though. I do apologize. Every now and then, my computer just likes to take a big ol' shit right on my chest when we're doing the live stream on occasion. So I appreciate you. Spacehead 74, I thought the Roach was still in LA. I am still in Los Angeles. He was just comparing the situation, Thank you for being a new member, Slap and Tickle. Welcome. Thank you for being here despite the fact that we had a bit of a technical difficulty. We have to wrap up the show today here in the last few minutes. Some cool guy auditions. So I'm happy that I got here. I'm happy I'm back with you. Slap and Tickle's here. Boy, oh boy. By the way, fucking Bobby, buy a new computer. Thank you so much for the super chat, pal. Yeah. We got to do that. But I thought we fixed everything. And we haven't had an issue like that in a while. So I'm praising, we got to change the number on the wall, like when they have a workplace accident to 0 days since a technical difficulty. But I do appreciate the super chat. And I appreciate Queers for getting stoned. And Gaz becoming a member here. Do you have a Lenovo? I actually do have a Lenovo. I'll show you. I mean, look at you can see it right here. A Lenovo. It's a Lenovo Yoga. I do have a Lenovo. Sorry. All right. Well, Cougar, fucking Bobby gifting 5 Your Mom's House studio memberships. Look at this. All because of the technical difficulty. It seems like it turned into a blessing, into a good thing. Thank you so much, fucking Bobby. Also, why don't we get... Okay, so Cougar's got the cool guy auditions pulled up here. Why don't we... Cougar, can you come on here and talk us through this since you're going to be playing them? I want you to be on here with me. What are you doing? Oh, there you go. Put yourself on here too. So what do we got first here? Because I can't see the folder.
So this one is this guy that's really obsessed with a cell phone tower. I think he's like trying to sell it or something.
Ooh, I love cell phone towers. Okay, let's
talking
see.
about leasing it and just rambling about a lot of nonsense.
Ooh, let's see.
Let's see if I can read that. I might have to mute myself. Hang on.
We can't hear the volume. It is muted. I'm going to see. I'm assuming someone should be speaking right now. There is no sound. Mine is working here. I'm going to pull it up on my end. Dare I? Dare I do it? Because we're getting no sound from you, Cougar. No sound. I'm pulling it up, though. I'm good now. Look at this. I can do it. Ha 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 ha. Boom. Bam. Boom. Boom. Check this fucking shit out. Off the rip. Coming at ya. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm getting so horny about it. See, okay, we got it up. And now let's rock and roll. Cell phone tower guy, let's go. We're going to go into some bonus time. Thank you for your patience, everybody.
Yeah, this is Paul. Yeah. Now, I had to have a little talk with Smiley. Sold him 5 cigarettes for $1. Yeah, is that right? Is that right? Yeah. Now, as I was explaining, yes, these cell phone towers, right? They are in location so as to broadcast cell phone signals. But I don't want anyone to know. Now, let's say you're not a first responder. Yes. But you happen to be on the gravity moonlight system. Right.
I like this guy. I mean, holy shit, this guy's got a little bit of he's got a specific way of talking. I mean, this guy's got star written all over him, if you ask me, right? He's throwing those in, beep, boop, beep. He's got a little bit of that after every little, punctuating every sentence. Oh, my goodness. And he's a handsome guy. In terms of cool guys, dare I say, this might be like the best looking one. Is that crazy? He's got a real, John Candy quality to him. His teeth are shockingly good. Exactly. Burlington Code Factory even agrees. That man is a piece. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. This guy knows the truth. Unbelievable. Wait, is this where Josh brings his own videos? Now, that's not nice. No, this is Cougar finding cool guy auditions. If you're just joining us, cool guy auditions here. That's the type of top lip I usually look for in a woman. Fuck. Okay, now we're getting a little too crazy here. Yeah, is there any? I mean, usually we have a few women in the stink portal, believe it or not, and Melissa being one of them. Would she bang this guy? Is Amber still here? I mean, we have plenty of women. I'd love to know. In terms of. I'm going to have to pass this Corey Sanchez. Now, in terms of cool guys, though, I even asked this of Alexis Fox, but I'm not expecting her to know the library or, the entire catalog of cool guys. But next time we have her on Behind the Jeans, I do want to go through them all and see which one she would most be interested in doing a scene with. Is it Tony Johns? I mean, this guy, though, in terms of, yeah, he's saying some wild shit about cell phone towers, but he's got a whole head of hair. He looks like Brando in this thing, for Christ's sake. This thing's 4 minutes long.
Well, it's possible that your cell phone number might be receiving gravity from a tower. Oh, now my thought is, I'd like to get these leases. In fact, I'd like to be paid. So what I need to know
is that a tick or is that deliberate, you think? I'm going to go with tick.
Yeah, he does it a couple of times.
location.
He does what?
He does that a couple of times throughout, so it's definitely some sort of
Yeah,
tick.
he ends every sentence with a
yeah.
Yeah. It's like Bert Lahr up in here.
Now, it could be that those that have towers on their property, yes, they might know what's really going on. They're kind of keeping it super top secret. Oh, is that right? Oh, is that right? Now, for myself, let's say I found out that certain...
There's a musical quality to it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch the whole 4.5 minutes unless there is something cougar that we should hear in this diatribe that's specific. I get the idea, and hey, I like him, frankly. I think he's got a little musical way of speaking there. He's got a little thing. He's like, pop, pop, like he's doing this punctuation at the end of everything. It makes me, I want to try. What if I got in the habit of doing that? And that just kind of became my thing on the air. It'd take a lot of practice. What if I did that on stage? This guy could go up there and get a lot of laughs. Everyone knows, it's that kind of thing where it's a person knows the cadence of an act, and then they go up there and people just know when to laugh. They're like, every time he does that, they know when to fucking crank it up. I bet his shoes are Velcro. They probably are. I wonder if he was hit by something in his head, If that's the case. Let's see. Let's go on to the next one here. Ooh, okay. Let's play it.
So, anyway.
Now we have a cat here. We have a big cat, and we have a gentleman in a car. Let's watch.
The guy pulls out 3. The 4th one he says falls out. It's hard to talk, though. Huh? It's hard to talk, not because it hurts, because it's so hard to talk with so few teeth. Here, look.
Oh boy, he's missing half of his teeth there on that side. It's like someone took a baseball bat and just hit him upside the head, and now he just talks to cats. He's like Catwoman. This guy is over here petting a cat. See, now that's meth. That's interesting, fucking Bobby. I thought it looked, because it was on that one side. Is meth so discriminatory that it only takes out the one side of his teeth? That looks like it's a head trauma at the end of the day. Whoa, says Corey Sanchez. Is this a heavy segment for some? This is crazy. Again, we were talking about all the teeth in the last guy's head, and this guy explicitly missing half of them. He left his veneers at home, says Corey Sanchez. Let's watch the rest here, see if there's any more revelations.
I lost so many teeth today. Now I gotta get implants. Are you listening? How would you like it if your spots fell off, bro?
I mean, that is a large animal to have just like in your car, I feel like, too. One of those Bengal cats or whatever the hell. That thing, I feel like it would just eat my face in the middle of the night. Crazy. Cassidy Shea, very, very taken by this person. Mountain Dew is worse for your teeth than crystal meth, says Queers for Getting Stoned in Gaza. I mean, I'm not going to test that theory, but, hey, I like any little tidbit of information that we come up with here in the Stink Portal. Thank you for your knowledge. Ooh, let's check out this guy. Video games for life. Women can pound sand. Now, this guy's so far up my alley. Video games for life. Women can pound sand.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, this is Reaper, and I am back with another announcement.
Yeah.
All right, all you bitches, all you females, all you women, if you are coming to my page looking for a relationship, go fuck yourself. Because I am not leaving my video games for no bitch. I'm sorry. Video games are my priority. Women are nothing but cancer and a total disgrace to this fucking society.
Oh my Lord. I don't think he likes women too much. Unbelievable. I mean, I think he's been staring at that screen so long it's burned a thing on his face there. I mean, good God.
I'm sorry, but you girls are not of interest to me. I don't know how many times I can say that without actually going blue in the face, but I'm being factual. So please, go fuck yourself. Find another man to bother. Do not be bothering men at fucking 4, 3, 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. We actual normal people are actually fucking sleeping. Please go fuck yourself. Video games for life.
Video games for life, bro. I mean, hey, I didn't hear a thing wrong with that statement whatsoever. I think that was quite accurate. Did this just fall into the cool guy pile, or is this supposed to be in the truth pile? Unbelievable. That a great way to wrap up the show. I mean, essentially, it's like a cool guy we've already had. Women are fucking stupid, is what he said. He surmised it just in that. This man went on a whole tirade. It's something I don't mind watching.
Good
again,
morning, everybody. Hello, this is Reaper, and I am back
Reaper.
with another
What's up, Reaper?
announcement. All right, all you bitches, all you females, all you women.
He forgot the C word.
If you are coming to my page looking for a relationship, go fuck yourself.
Good news, Reaper. I doubt any are.
Because I am not leaving my video games for no bitch. I'm sorry. Video games are my priority. Women are nothing but cancer and a total disgrace to this fucking society. I'm sorry, but you girls are not of interest to me. I don't know how many times I can say that without actually going blue in the face.
Isn't it convenient? I mean, it sounds like Reaper's beating him off with a stick over here, the way he's talking. He's like, I got to keep telling him till I'm blue in the face or whatever color is on his face right now. I don't want you stupid bitches.
But I'm being factual, so please, go fuck yourself.
Go
find another man to bother. Do not be bothering men at fucking 4, 3, 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. We actual normal people are actually fucking sleeping. Please go fuck yourself. Video games for life.
Poop face. Come on, Albert. But boy, oh boy, I want to see more than I want to see from Reaper and more videos from Reaper. Sure, I want to hear more of his takes on the world. I also need to see the women that he is supposedly getting hit up by at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Someone get him a dude wipe for his face. That's a little boner. Yeah, no, that's so. Albert becoming a member once again, 13 months. God, I love you, Albert. It looks like an elephant sharded on his face. Yes, indeed. Get him a dude wipe. I want to see his room. I just want to see the women that are hitting him up. Could you imagine? Oh, boy, folks. What a good batch. I hope Cougar keeps finding us more cool guys for down the road. Thank you, Cougar. What a great job.
My pleasure.
Well, folks, I think that does it for today's Behind the Jeans. Oh, my Lord. We went around the horn. Sorry for the technical difficulty there. We went into some bonus time. Hopefully, we'll get more cool guy auditions. If you come across any, please hit us up at the email behindthejeanshow@gmail.com. That's where you can let us know about anything and everything. So pleased to be doing that. It's open all hours outside the Stink Portal. Thank you to the new members that joined today. Thank you to all the people who contributed gifted memberships like fucking Bobby. Queers for Getting Stoned in Gaza became a member again. Slap and Tickle, welcome to the party, pal. Fucking Bobby with the $20 super chat. Little Boner doing a $9.99 super chat. Love you so fucking much out there in the Stink Portal. And we'll be back again next Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific. 6 p.m. Eastern. Also, I'm going to be in San Diego March 27th. I'd love if you came out to the show at the American Comedy Company. March 27th, San Diego. TheJoshPotter.com is where you can buy tickets. Oh, boy, folks. Thank you to everybody once again, and we will see you next Wednesday here on Behind the Jeans. Potter, can you recreate the last cool guy and put it on your story tonight? Maybe we'll do that I'll do that with you next time or whatever. That is funny. Out of context. I might be doing that. That's a great idea. But thank you, folks. We'll see you next time, all right? See you next Wednesday.
This is beep time!
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pashitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.